Alrighty, we're back for another Mirrodin draft. This is Mike. These are the throwback drafts. I did one earlier this week and posted it. I also did one last night. And I'm going to do another good one again here. These take a lot longer to fire than any other drafts or tournaments online. So you kind of have to be prepared to sit here and wait a little bit. You can see I've waited 6 minutes. And we're just now at 7. I started when we were at 2 people. Fine, no big deal. I don't mind waiting. This format I'm very comfortable with. I enjoy Mirrodin Draft a lot. This is right about the time when I actually owned a store in Kansas City, Missouri, so I definitely watched a lot of people draft, definitely draft this format a lot. It's very old, but I'm very familiar with it. It has a lot of affinity, not very much colored cards, except for the fact of green, mostly a ton of artifacts, and no mythics. It does have foils, though. If you're looking to draft a set and you're asking, what are the money cards in the set for online? The money cards in the set are actually not very many, as far as online goes. In real life, there's more. For online, it's Chalice the Void, Chromox, Oblivion Stone, and Glimmer Void. In that order. 30, 25, 16 to 12, and then $2. Yeah. So that's about it. I'm still waiting for this one to fire. We need one more person. I'll pause and I'll see when they come in. Alright, we're back. It took about 10 minutes to get the whole queue up. So we will be taking Electric Bolt. It is one of the best removal spells in the game. For this set, it does 2 damage to a creature, 4 if it's an artifact. So yeah, guaranteed removal. We do have this neat, cool card over here. Does cost 6. Destroy a creature with power 2 or less, or destroy a creature with power 3 or greater, or you can sacrifice 2 lands and do it both. I don't like most of the Entwine cards. A few of them are very powerful, like Blinding Light. Roar of the Cause, okay, as far as other ones, but yeah, they don't fit the same nature. There's very few things you take over Electrostatic Bolt in this set, as far as rares go. There's only one common you take over that card, honestly. It is also a red card. That's the weird part about it. Here we have some really off-the-wall stuff. But this guy right here, he is one of the best creatures in the set as far as common level goes. 2/3 flying first strike for 4 mana. You put any artifact on him as far as equipment goes, and he will do his job. This is also a neat little trick here. Sacrifice the Bola or Blade Trap, and it will do deal 2 damage to target creature without flying. That's not a bad card. Also got another good one here. Shambler gets +1 for every artifact in your deck, artifact-wise, for black, and he also can regenerate by sacrifice a creature. I like red-white in this format. I will say that a lot. Red-white is probably the best color combination. Blue's not very powerful. Black's okay. Green's got a lot of cards that have probe artifacts and some ramp. But other than that, I think red-white's the best. However, Skeletal Shard. Return target artifact creature from your graveyard to your hand. That is really good if you tend to have a lot of artifacts. Something else to know here, the mirrors. No matter how many times you see these, you want to take them. On-color mirrors, off-color mirrors, they're both good. If you get a couple on-color mirrors, you can splash. Couple off-color mirrors, you can splash a card, which is great, and just allows you to accelerate out faster to these bigger spells. Other option here is the Leon Scimitar or a Goblin Replica. I'm going to take this. Keep myself open. There's nothing here I want in white or red. And there's a chance that we might need to change drastic tactics. Blue-white is okay in this set. I don't mind that at all. We can splash this Bolt, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I do want to play this Patrol, so I would be leaning on that pretty hard. You can tend to play a lot of different colors in this set, and you can be very happy because a lot of your cards are just artifacts. You have ability to produce every single color because you're producing colorless majority of the time. We have a rare here that doesn't really do much. Costs 5. And allows you to take the player who has the highest. At the beginning of your keep each player exiles the top card of his library. Person exiles with the highest mana cost. Repeat this process until the tie is broken. Weird cards. They're old. They're weird. We're going to be taking this guy. Tappers are always good. It allows me to tap artifacts for 1 white. It does tie down mana, but it's really pretty solid. I do like it a lot. Volshock Gauntlets is something really cool. The creature does not untap, but if you have a lot of mana, you can throw that thing around and make it so you have one creature doing a lot of damage. It's also really good when you have a defensive blocker in the air that really needs to put on something. Chromatic Spheres are always good. This is really good if you're going to go mono black or heavy black, because you can only produce black mana to spend to gain X life on that. Consume Spirit. There really isn't much else here. I'm going to take the Volshock Gauntlets. This looks like what people say a bad equipment because it doesn't untap the creature. No, you just move it around and then you're perfectly fine. Here's another Transfixer. Seeing this pick, I'm going to assume people are not taking white cards. I'm going to assume that red is being taken a lot. Blue seems to be wide open. Blue seems to always be wide open unless you get like a ton of 3/2 flyer, affinity, 6 mana, Somber Hoverguard. Unless you get a lot of him, you tend to not be blue ever. Razor Barrier, sorry, not blades. Target permanent gains protection from color artifacts. That's not bad. Keeps a dude alive. We have not really seen any red cards. I still want to play this card. There's nothing. I could take this black card. It's okay. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. I'm going to take this black card. I'm going to speculate. I'm going to see what happens. That might be a wasted pick. We'll see. The Blade Trap's okay. Alpha Mirror. This is a it can be fast format, or it can be a very slow format. You really have no clue, honestly, at all, when you play this set, on how it's going to turn out when you play against someone. Because people tend to have a lot of cards that just cantrip, or a lot of cards just don't do much. The Blade Trap does have flash, so you can spend like 5 mana to use it if you want to. I don't like 5 mana removal spells, but yeah. I do like playing it one turn and then having it available every single turn after that. Slag Armor's good. Why is Creeping Mold still here? I have no clue. I mean, 4 mana kill an artifact, that's pretty fine. Sucks as sorcery, but it's good. Here's Leadfoot. If he ever gets blocked by an artifact creature, he does kill it. So he tends to have trouble getting blocked. I'm going to take him and see what happens. I want to play red if possible. Here's another Nim Shambler. You know what? You can have all the black cards you want. I'm going to take this lovely 3-drop and be happy. Could also get these Tooths. The Tooths are really good. The Scales are also really good. You can figure out which one you like better. I tend to like the Scales less than I like the Tooths, because I like to be in the aggressive line in this set. But the Tooths definitely do fit better. I like the Tooths fit better on First Strikers, because you can pump them up and then sacrifice it here to give him First Strike, or you can pump him up and he's a 3-power First Striker, so that's pretty good. Whenever this... Destroy both creatures. No. I'm just going to take Molten Rain just because it's on color. Try to signify that I want to stay red. So we've got some good cards here. We got 2 tappers. Ooh, Rust Elemental. I'll take that. He's fine. Sacrifice an artifact, deal 1 damage to each creature without flying. Yeah, he's good. He's likely to get sideboarded in a couple times. Okay, cool. So we got 2 tappers here. We got a great removal spell. We got a silver mirror, and we got my favorite flyer in the set next to the blue flyer. So yeah, it's going pretty good. Arrest. Probably the best white common in the set. It does get voted out a little bit by Crystal Shard as far as what's the best card in this pack here. Promise of Power is also really good. 5. You can draw 5, lose 5 life. You can also entwine by paying a ridiculous amount to also get a creature equal number of cards in your hand with flying. That thing is really good. Crystal Shard allows you to bounce creatures. You can also bounce your opponent's creatures unless they pay 1 more. Stop it. It usually works off blue. I don't like playing unless you are blue or you're really mana hungry. But when I see an arrest, I'm not going to pass it. It's just that simple. Hope to do that gold mirror on the backswing. Wow! And we got rewarded. So this is the reason why you play red. So here's Bosch. He throws artifacts. He also throws himself with converted mana costs. So if I have any given time where I have 4 mana left over, I can just chuck an artifact at my opponent or a creature, and it will die. He can do, a 6/7 trample on his own, but he can just throw shit at people. He is great. He's like a mythic in this set. You take him, you love him. He's great. Longbow is one of the best hidden gems in the set. If you have a lot of creatures in play, you can just move your longbow around the table and shoot a bunch of creatures or the player like 3 or 4 times in your turn. It's pretty sweet. We will not be taking it though. Now that we have Bosch, we want to ramp a little bit. So we want to take all the mirrors and all the talismans we see. I will probably pick up a longbow here on the backswing because now a lot of people take them very highly. Here's Somber Hoverguard and Thoughtcast. I'm just going to ship the blue and just hope people take it. We are permanently locked into red-white. We don't see any good cards that much. Here's what's this guy do? Enter the battlefield, attach all equipment on the battlefield on it. Wow. Okay, so turn this guy into a huge dumb idiot. Okay, I like it. It's definitely different. I will not be taking it. I will instead be taking Pirate Spellbomb. Just a good efficient removal spell. If you don't see anything you can kill, you can draw a card. All the spell bombs are great to just draw cards with. You can play off-color spell bombs just to draw cards. You don't have to even use the ability. I like to at least have 2 or 3 spell bombs in each of my drafts just to draw cards. And if they're on color, they even do something even better. Like, I'm just going to keep taking them. If I keep seeing spell bombs, yeah, we're just going to keep taking them. So here's a choice of a red or a black talisman. What am I more likely to splash? I'm more likely to splash a green card, actually. I'm not likely more to splash a black card. Most of the good black cards cost double black in this set, unless you get the negative to creatures equal number artifacts. But there's more green cards I'd want to splash. So I'm going to take that one. And I also already have this Talisman of Impulse here, so I'm already producing 2 green mana as well. That was another inside bonus that I didn't share yet. So we're looking pretty good. We have a lot of playables, 16, so we could probably start looking for upgrades too. At least packs to replace our bad creatures. 3/3, you can get First Strike, 5 mana. He's pretty good. Chromatic Sphere allows me to do some more splashing. Also allows me to draw cards. Yeah, that seems good. We'll play that. In this format, you tend to play 16 lands. You can even play 15 lands, depending on how much fixing you have. I like 16 if I'm going to play Bosch. We're going to gamble. So this is Cloud Post. If you happen to get if you play Pauper a lot, you know this card is banned in Pauper. You also know this card is banned in Modern. Yeah, you can tell why. Produces a ton of mana. We're going to gamble and see if we can get a couple. Because that's just free colorless mana. without even questioning. There's nothing I want here. Destroy target equipment, add green to maniple. It's a sideboard card. Sure. I'll play that in the sideboard. I do have 2 green to splash that, and also Chromatic Sphere. Sure, I'll take a destroy all enchantments. I don't see when I would ever need that in this set, honestly. I'll take another Spellbomb. It's likely to get replaced by this right there. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd much rather have Chromatic Spheres than Spellbombs, because they at least benefit me by drawing cards. I get the mana replacement versus just the card. And I also can maybe fix my mana and maybe cast a double white spell off of mono red lands and confuse people. I mean, I'll play Titan Golem. This has a lot of affinity. 7 mana. Man, you cost a lot. 1/1 first strike haste. Nope. Yay, players can shuffle their decks. Moving on. Cloud Post. Or, yeah, a really good white card. Leon Skyhunter, a 2/2 flyer for 2 mana. We don't see those anymore these days. This was the green card I would have splashed. It destroys artifact and punishes yourself with a lot of green. So if that comes back around, I would be taking that. Or this. Here's the black card I would splash, which is also really good. Cloud Post could come back, I'd want that. Gold Mirror, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 cards we want. We could also take this Ogre for 5 cards, but we're taking the Sky Hunter. That's very good. Go right there. This thing costs 6. It's a 4/4 flyer. You can pay 4 mana during your upkeep to untap it. So bad. Another rest. Yeah. We're just going to play control, red-white, and hope we find a way to kill someone with Bosch. It's a weird deck. Ooh. Wow. I never thought I would pass a Skyhunter Patrol, but I'm hoping I get you one of these 2 back. This is Bone Splitter. This is one of the most broken equipments ever made. You don't make equipment for 1 mana. +2/+0. Really good. Ugh. I really want to take these guys. I don't know about this one. That one's really tough. Like, if I was sitting next to someone, I would not fault them at all for taking another Skyway Patrol. Or a Bone Splitter. Either one of these is really good. I can't pick. We're going to take the Patrol. That might be a mistake. We're doing that because we need creatures. And I have a lot of 1-drops already. A lot of 2s. I can ramp to 4 pretty quickly. So yeah, I want to get a reason to play big mana. Excuse me. Banshee Blade is not a good equipment. It takes a long time to get going. But however, Megatog is a great finisher. I had him in my last draft. He was pretty sweet because he never got blocked. Yeah, he's big. He's just a big dumb idiot. I like him. I like him a lot. So we're almost good here. We have 23 playables. We're looking to upgrade. If we wanted to say, let's cut some stuff. I'm all good in cutting this Festive Anvil. I'm okay with cutting the Leadfoot. I'm okay with cutting the Golem. So those are my first upgrade cards. I could justify also cutting the Blade Trap. But I also would not mind keeping it. I did not take any artifact lands in this one because we don't need them really. Our deck does not really need 2 affinity. That's really when you go blue in this set. So I'm not really worried about needing the artifact lands. I do want another mirror, preferably white. So I've seen a lot of gold mirrors get flipped around the table. We could easily see one on the on the tail end of this draft, for sure, on the wheel. Whew. Wow, I did not see that guy activate at all last draft, and I'm so happy we get to see him again. Hello, Arc Slogger. You're like the top 5 rares in the set. What are you still doing here? I have no clue. Goodbye, Leadfoot. Wow, that is really good. Anyone who's not seen this card? He just shoots things for knocking 10 cards off your deck. He will most likely only be able to do 2 hits, because you'll probably be down to like, 20 cards when you do them. But it's just removal on a dude. That seems great. The cards do go to your graveyard. They are not exiled. I'm sorry, I lied. They are exiled. They do not go to your graveyard, so you don't see them back. Here we're just taking our Talisman. Ramp more white, also possibly splash green, which is good. Longbow, we're taking that. This is a weird rare. You never want to play that card, unless you plan on flinging it at your opponent for 10 damage. It'd be good with Bosch if this was not converted mana cost, it was actually power. But that's not the way that works. Here's a good reason to go black if you happen to ever do so. Each player sacrifices 2 creatures. If you do not have any creatures, you can still cast the spell, and that's really good. Let's see how Cloud Post works out. Apparently it's working out really well. Yummy. I love me some Cloud Posts. We're going to take another turn to dust. The sideboard. Nope, I just like this card. There's a chance I might splash this. I might play this. So we're high committable on all our colors. So I'm really happy we got 2 chromatic spheres. Also really happy we got 2 talismans that produce white and 1 talisman that produce red. This off-color mirror, we're going to shove in this. We could shove it in the sideboard. We could play it. It really doesn't matter. We have 24 playables. So we're playing 16 lands. We're actually going to play 13 lands and play 3 Cloud Posts. Because if we get the triple Cloud Post draw, we can ramp out Bosch or our Golem here and really go to town on people pretty darn fast. Ooh, good. I like him on the board. So it may look kind of weird that we're not playing that many of actual basic lands here. Like it says 8/5. That give me 8. That give me 6 ways to produce red with my talisman. That give me 10 ways to produce white with my other 2 talismans. That seems fine. We also have chromatic stars to fix our mana. I'm going to add another plains, only because I want my white early. I need double white for Sky Hunter, I need double white for patrols, and I need white for the Auriok Fixer. This deck might look a little weird, because there might be some times where we want to actually play a Cloud Post on 1, and those come into play tapped. so we can't play any of our 1-drops. And then we'll play like a Plains on 2, and then play a Silver Mirror. But Cloud Post will allow me to ramp Bosch on quickly. Like, I'll give you an example here. If we go turn 1 Cloud Post, turn 2 Cloud Post, tap this for 2 mana, we can play a Talisman or a Mirror. Okay? On 2. Okay, the next turn, we could play another Cloud Post. Now our 2 Cloud Posts that are in play activate for 6 total mana. We have 7 mana. We can drop a Golem and a Talisman, and then turn 4 we can play Bosch. So if we actually get the triple Cloud Post draw, we can play Bosch on 4. That seems good. Let's have some fun. See you in a little bit. Alrighty, we are here for round 1. We are on the draw. We have a very slow, uninviting hand. I'm going to keep. I'm going to hope we get to do stuff. In Limited, I like to keep a lot on the draw more than I do like to keep on the play, because you tend to see more cards, tend to be more been able to work your way around. And this format has a lot of draw spells and artifacts. So you're tend to able to fix your mana pretty easily and draw extra cards to get yourself out of these kind of awkward draws. We're playing up against blue-green. He is mulligan. That's unfortunate that we drew a Cloud Post. Here we can decide whether or not we want to ramp. Because we have Megatog, I do want to get him out as fast as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and ramp, and then play Longbow, and then pass. Cloud Post will not produce any extra mana right away, but if we get more, we will be showing that off pretty well. Here's a Spy. It cannot be blocked. It will just be guaranteed to do damage. So you can load that thing up with a bunch of equipment and go to town pretty well. But if it gets a situation, we can kill him with the trap. That might work out our favor. I'm not going to play anything here. I'm going to try to play the trap in his turn. If he has an equipment, that might suck, because then we didn't play Volsh. But I'm going to play the trap regardless. It does have flash. It will 2 damage to attacking creature without flying. Oh, so you're going to put the blade on him, and you're going to make him a quick problem. Well, that's unfortunate. What do we want to do about that thing? Not so much that we can do, honestly. So it gets +1/+1 for each counter on the blade. So my opponent is being a really truly annoying here. He's killing my Bola, or Blade Trap. He's going to get him for 4. I have 5 mana. I really don't know if I can even win this game, honestly. Because this thing's just going to eat me for lunch, and I can't kill this artifact in this deck. I don't know. We'll try a little bit longer to survive. What we're probably going to do is this next turn is get rid of this Chromatic Sphere. Serum Tank. Okay, that's a cool card. It's a very slow draw engine. It does trigger itself, though. So we're going to take a bunch here. That sucks. It's going to get more counters. It's now a 5/5. We're dead in 2 turns. I'm going to try to figure out a way to kill this. See if we have a way to do so. Okay. So we have 6 mana. Megatog is fine. I'm just going to go concede because I don't want to show me cards that we have. This thing's going to beat me to death. Congratulations, you win. I have nothing. I'm lying. I have a lot of things. I just don't want to show them to you. So what do we want to do against that guy? Well, we want to kill him before he gets that stuff going. How do we go about that? Well, he's playing blue-green, so he doesn't have many artifacts that actually get tapped. So I'm going to take out these transfixers. Putting these shamans in case we need to do damage to the board. This card's still fine. It will still knock off a small creature. Everything else here looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm going to go ahead and change out a mountain for plains and be good to go. Cool. That was kind of an unfortunate situation that we were not able to kill that guy really quickly. So we kind of had no way of dealing with that at all. Here's nice. We have no 1-drops. So we get to play Cloud Post on 1. We unfortunately don't have another one. That's okay. Though. Counter activate ability. It's a weird creature. So I don't know if he knows I'm not playing blue, but if he attacks, I'm going to run this thing right into it and just block. I don't need the mana. As you can tell, I have a ton of artifact juice in my hand. He wants to keep his dude around. Okay. That's could be punishable. I'll let him deal me 1. That's fine. We're just going to spend a ton of time ramping here. See, look at that. We've already got 6 mana in play. On turn 3. If I draw Megatog next turn, we can play it. Are you going to swing for 1? Good for you. I don't need to kill a Jotun soldier. I'm not going to waste a bolt on him. Land. And all this mana just pass. Cool. Attacks for 1. We'll just take it. You done? Okay. We got nothing. Yeah, we got absolutely nothing here. I really want to kill you. But that's fine. We're going to wait. I'm not really in a hurry. Honestly, if he's doing me 1 point of damage every turn, I'm happy with just waiting down the clock and just kind of waiting to find my big payoff spells like Bosch and the Titan and the Megatog. And also Arcslogger. What do you got here? Oh, 2/4 Pro Artifacts Reach. Now that seems good. That is actually really good. That's unfortunate. I'm not going to find a better target, probably. We can hold that up. We got enough mana in our ability to actually play that whenever we want. So here's a real cool trick. What we're going to do is we're going to probably wrath the board here pretty soon with the shaman. Okay. Come on, play a creature. That's not a creature, that's Thoughtcast. How can you play Thoughtcast in green? That's like costing you like a ton of mana to play that card. That's so bad. We're just going to wait. I want him to play more creatures into my sweet, sweet Wrath of God. Cool. Okay. That's enough for me. Hello, Bosch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we got 9 mana in play. Cool. We actually got 10 mana in play. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to play our Shaman. We're going to sacrifice artifacts and hold priority. So this trigger does not actually happen. If I remember how to work this correctly, I can do I can only do this once per turn? Yeah, there we go. Now I'm doing it right. There we go. Say goodbye to your team. Cool. That worked out well. We unfortunately don't get to play Bosch. But if we draw one more land, we'll be able to just slam him down the table. I think that was worth clearing the board. We did lose a lot of artifacts. But I think we're okay. So we can play Bosch. Even though we got to come up with tap land, because Cloud Post allow other Cloud Posts to do more. Let's hope that Bosch can just own the fort. This guy does regenerate. So he's hard to punch through. As you can tell. Okay. A lot of worthless creatures there. You do realize you give me a chance to kill him if I get an ability to do so. Okay. Just want you to know that I can actually kill him if I get a chance here. Here we can swing for 6. 5, 6. He can do 7 on the backswing and draw a card and get a counter here. But now we can do 8 to his head whenever we want with Bosch. Just chuck the artifact, Bosch himself at him. So he's technically at like 6. If Bosch ever gets another swing, that's bad juju for him. I'll take this hit. We're at 4. He gets a counter and draws a card. Whenever he becomes blocked, draws a card. Never mind. I'm not going to care about that thing. Do you have a creature? Search your library for up to 3 land cards. Reveal them and put them in your hand. Yeah, that probably won't do anything. So he's going to play a bunch of lands. Okay, cool. Hopefully his card in his hand actually matters. Did someone make a mistake? I think they did. We're going to find out. Just checking. And does Babe Ruth point to the sky? and say it's a home run? Yep, he did. He pointed to the sky and said it's a home run. Go Bosch. Yeah, complete BS. How? You tapped out. You could have kept back your 5-6 to block, but that was your fault. Cool. Moving to game 3. Alrighty. We're on game 3. We're on the draw. Let's see what we can do here. Keep. We have Arc Slogger. God, I love that card. Don't ever pass this if you're in red. Please. There's not a card you take over that if you're in red. If you open that, you just slam it and you are very happy as well. I'm playing my planes because if we draw Leon Skyhunter, I want to play him on too with Chromatic Sphere. So I want to make sure we actually do that without any mistakes. Okay, the blade. We're just going to start ramping. With our Silver Mirror. Land, please. Okay. Not a land. White mana. Double white. Swing. And now to be a little bit more specific. I need a land that produces a color. Okay, 4 mana draw 2. Sorcery Inspiration. Congratulations. Ugh. Wow, we are not doing any productive over here either, so I can't say anything for the home team. I mean, we kept a 2-lander and a mirror. Apparently he kept a ton of lands and a Thoughtcast. 2/3 Golem. How much does this thing cost to equip? 3. Okay. Not happening. Cloud Post comes white tapped. You can die. And then we'll just bash. Cool. We're just doing damage. We're doing good. He's played another damn land, and now he's casting a 4-drop that has regeneration. But it can't block flying. So that's just great. Tell you what, I'll play my lovely guy that wrathed the board last time. We all remember him. We all loved him to death. He was great. Yeah, he was the MVP of last game. He's great against green. Are you going to attack for 2? Cool. Hope you got a creature. Predator Strike. I'm taking 5. Nice waste of a spell. That gives it trample and +3/+3. Yeah, I don't really care. Here, I'll play my Blade Trap just to use my mana this turn. Cloud Post. So we have quite a bit of mana, but however, we cannot produce either of our rares here. This 2/3 is not doing much work, honestly, for him. I'm just going to play Cloud Post. I'm going to bash. I don't know why he didn't equip the blade. Maybe we'll find out here. Nope. This only works on attacking creatures, not work on blockers. Just FYI. I don't know what his plan is here on how he plans on to kill me, because I'm winning the race here by a big margin. He's got 2 cards left in hand. And I've got, like, 4 and an arrest if this thing gets out of hand. Which I don't think it's going to. What are you doing? Give me a reason to care about your creature, and I'll arrest it. Like, I don't think there's a card in the set that gives creatures reach at all in green. They don't make those these days. Unreal. What luck you have. Poker master my ass. Actually, if you want to know, I deal poker professionally for a living for 5 years, and also have supervised for a couple years. I am not lucky at all. I don't believe in luck. After you worked in casinos for so long, you kind of see just the situations happening, and you don't believe in luck anymore. So, yeah, if you count lucky, I could not cast either of these two spells this whole game. Except for this Chromatic Star, I needed to cast this. So if he wants to call me lucky, he can. I'm ignoring his chat. I'm not paying attention to it. I don't talk in chat hardly ever. If you're a friend, I will talk to you in chat. If you are being nice to me, I will talk to you in chat. But when you're being mean, like this person who's also named Lucky, I will not talk to you in chat at all. So yeah, we're going to pause and never mind. We're not going to pause. We're just going to win the match. Seems great. Moving on. This creature was great in this match. For a little 1/1, he did a lot of work. Granted, I know how to use control in this game, and that's the reason why it worked out well. Alrighty, see you next round.